An animated recreation of just what may have happened today to the Qantas A380 Super Jumbo with 459 people on board. Passengers looking out at this engine during the takeoff run would not have known that in minutes there would be an almost catastrophic explosion. As the jet bound from Singapore to Sydney settled into its cruising altitude, there was a massive explosion in the left inboard engine. And this was no small incident. A part of the nacelle of the engine blew off the jet and was found on an Indonesian island as the giant airliner flew overhead. Fortunately, operating the A380 on 3 engines is not a concern, and the explosion didn't affect the jet's flight controls. After declaring an emergency, the A380 returned to Singapore trailing smoke. Fortunately, no one on board was injured. This is what remains of the Rolls-Royce engine which had this uncontrolled failure.
Board.
I do apologise. I'm sure you are aware we have a technical issue with our number 2 engine. We have dealt with the situation at the moment. The aircraft is secure at this stage. We're going to have to hold for some time whilst we do lighten our load by dumping some fuel and a number of checklists we have to perform. But as you can, I'm sure you are aware, we're not proceeding to Sydney at this stage. We're making our left turn now to track back towards Singapore. And as we progress with this, we'll keep you informed. At this stage, everything is secure. The aircraft is flying safely, and we'll get back to you very shortly with further information. Thank you for your patience.
That is the voice of the captain, obviously explaining in very measured terms what has happened. You can see from the picture, it's a very good picture there of the damage caused to the wing. We were speaking a little while ago to Matt Hewitt, one of the passengers on board, who said that hole was gradually expanding as they turned round and headed back to Singapore. So those pictures just come in to us. We thought we'd bring them straight to you, taken by one of the passengers on board.
The flight from Singapore to Sydney was forced to turn around after engine trouble. People on the Indonesian island of Batam reported an explosion and falling debris. The jet had originally flown out from London. The airline says no one was hurt. Other companies which operate the A380, including Singapore and Emirates, say they have no plans to ground their planes.